exists. Come on,
it's like,
here it is.
It's like those Harry Potter jelly beans. Have you ever had those?
Yeah, the birdie bots.
Yeah, like the shitty ones that taste like dirt and vomit and boogers and ugh.
It's like, why?
It's like, why would you, that should be like a food challenge. Ingest all of them. If not at once, then at one, like, you know.
I actually did that. I got one of the small bags and just ate the whole thing at once, and it was a mistake.
That's like My Immortal fan fiction put into a food. It's not even.
Yeah, it was a mistake trying to eat those. I can tell you that. All right. So let's see. I'll wait until I got one more iron. But yeah,
seems like you're doing a lot more work than I am. I'm just waiting for the day so I can go out and gather some wood to, like, you know, expand in our house.
Yeah.
Might grab some sand too. I might make a shovel.
Here, have a shovel. I've got an extra one.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
I'm still looking.
Sand and stuff later.
I'm hoping for diamonds.
Hopefully.
That or, you know,
really
maybe some pork chop or.
I'm still kind of laughing that we had to start all over just because we, you know, died.
Died, yeah, that was kind of impressive. I don't think I've died that, you know, badly in Minecraft in a while.
You were, like, perfectly fine by yourself, and then I come along and, like, you die in, like, the first night.
Well, in all fairness, I generally play with a whole bunch of mods in place, some of which are kind of like horrible cheating. My favorite is still Tree Capitator.
Tree Capitator? What is that, like?
You take out the bottom block of a tree, and it takes out an entire tree.
You see, that's the same with, like, 7 Days to Die. If you take out, like, the bottom part, it just all comes, like, crumbling down. The thing is, in 7 Days to Die, I feel like they're way too generous with the ammo, because each, like, you know how you pick up a torch, and then you pick up another torch, and say you have 2 torches in your inventory? Well, with shotgun shells, each shell is, like, 8 shots, and you've got, like, a shit ton. And you can find, like, so much ammo and, like, so many guns. They'll have, like, 12 guns on you. I think
that's a little cheap. Yeah, that's a little cheap.
And, yeah, if you, like, also, like, you can get a fire axe and stuff like that, and then you can chop down trees. But you have so much ammo, and the shotgun's so good at it that you can just pretty much blow the tree trunks away with a shotgun and pick up the wood. So you can pretty much just traverse, like, you know.
I'm hunting trees.
You are in Arizona. I'm hunting trees. But you can traverse around Arizona, which is where it takes place. There's a certain town it's called, but I don't remember. You can shoot trees out of your path, or you can shoot the floor out. Like, the zombies can actually take out blocks if they hit them enough. There's actually physics to the blocks too. Like,
oh, that's really
cool.
If
you take out the support beam to a building, the entire roof will cave in.
That is really cool.
And if there's too much weight on one thing, like if it's like on its last legs already, and then you step on it, and that's just too much for it, it'll fall.
That is actually really interesting.
It's actually really cool. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I really love about the game, but there's still a few things that I don't like.
Yeah, there's always a few glitches that need, or a few things that need working out.
It's still an alpha, so I expect it to be fixed.
I always try and give a game credit.
Right.
You see, having grown up with, like, the original Nintendo and crap, whenever anyone starts talking about a game being bad, I always try and think about it from the point of view of, okay, how would I feel if I was 5 and someone had given me this game? You know, like, if I was playing this game right now, how would 5-year-old me have thought, or what would 5-year-old me have thought of this?
Right. Like E.T. It's for the Atari.
Oh God, I've played that so many times.
Lovely.
It was a game we owned, and we were growing up poor. You play what games you have.
E.T.
It is a bad game, though.
Celestial solar cycle up here. Hold on.
All right, I found level 14.
We really dug straight down, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, cool. I think it's daytime.
I'm gonna.
Awesome.
I found diamond.
Really? Did you?
1, I think.
Oh, 1. Well, you know, we could make.
At least.
I don't know, a hat.
Oh no, wait! I found.
No, we can't even make a hat.
2, 3.
I'm gonna traverse the distance here. If I get lost, I don't know.
No, if you get lost, I will head up and send up a flare or something.
Shoot a flare. I want to actually place on torches.
There are actually fireworks in Minecraft now.
Yeah, I know they put fireworks in here.
Yeah, I've played around with it. It's fun.
Whoa, that is a dark ass cave.
I'm sad we haven't seen any horses yet. I haven't gotten to play with the damn horsies. Of course, you need saddles to actually be able to do anything with them.
Can you actually
or at least
drive the horse around, or does it just take you wherever?
You can. They actually added in things so that you can well, if you have a saddle, once you've broken the horse in, it'll follow all your commands and do whatever.
Awesome.
But
Shovel.
if you don't, then it pretty much acts like when you're riding a pig. And of course, you can control the pigs now too if you have a carrot on a stick.
Oh yeah, I know you can do that. Carrot on a stick.
Which is amusing. Alright, well, the mining is going successfully. I've just got to make sure... I should probably turn my game, or my sounds up in case I run into lava.
I'm currently gathering sand for glass, and then I'm going to try and find some birch trees so I can finish the floor.
Yeah.
But it seems
That's
like
good.
there's desert for miles. I might die of dehydration.
That's funny, because when I went looking for it, I actually could not find desert.
See, I took like, an immediate left, and now I'm
Yeah.
just in this horrible arid wasteland.
I took all the wrong turns, I'm sure.
Water.
I
Water.
usually end up missing what is right in front of my face the entire time.
Sometimes that's just the case in Minecraft. What the hell is this? That's a really weird pit of sand. It's not a dungeon, but it's just oddly formed. Hey, are there birch trees? Yes, there are.
Awesome.
Looks like we're gonna eat tonight.
Yeah.
Some
Fresh
trees.
birch sandwich and birch beer and...
Birch beer.
Hey, that's good stuff, actually.
Drink, then now they can have water.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's lava that's exposed, and I don't want to touch that, so I'm gonna go this way.
Actually, there is stuff called birch beer. It's basically like root beer, but slightly differently flavored.
Oh, really?
It's actually pretty good. I always liked it.
I've
never
heard of it.
You don't find it many places
I'm not the
anymore.
biggest fan of root beer either. I'm not sure.
I know lots of people who absolutely love root beer, and I can give it or take it.
Yeah, like same thing with me and Dr. Pepper. I just don't like Dr. Pepper.
My girlfriend loves Dr. Pepper and root beer, and if it's there, I will drink it.
Yeah, see, it's like
I-
most things. Like if it was there, you drink it, but if there's something better, you take that.
Yeah, like I like Coca-Cola,
Yeah, see, Coke's awesome.
and everyone else I know loves Pepsi, so we only
I
ever
don't
have...
understand.
No.
Pepsi.
And I've just about had all of the Mountain Dew I can drink in my lifetime. I mean, I drank only it for so many years now. It's like, no, I really don't want it. I don't hate it. I just don't want it anymore.
There's too much blood in your Mountain Dew system.
Yes. And, if you are like a tabletop gamer, like play Dungeons and Dragons stuff, that's all people
Yeah, I've
want to
played stuff like
drink.
that before.
It's, and of course I say Dungeons and Dragons because people, if I say, well, we're playing Pathfinder, they go, what's that?
What the hell's a Pathfinder? There's a
Well,
lot of
it's-
really cool table. Hey, a jungle.
I say, well, it's basically the new version of D&D with the, serial numbers scraped off.
Yeah, see, Dungeons and Dragons is a great game. I love games like that, like those old role-playing games and stuff like that. And there's a lot of really good ones out there, like the sci-fi one that was based off an anime. I guess I don't know. My friend made me play with them called Evangelion.
Oh yeah, oh god, what the hell was that called? Evangelion something or other.
I don't know, but
It has a name, but yeah, it's
yeah, my friend made me
It's
play.
pretty
It was
good.
pretty fun. No, it was fun. I also
Yeah,
played a
it's-
zombie one, so like those are really fun.
Yeah,
Still have to
and-
play the actual D&D, which I want to do.
I would suggest not playing actual D&D because it stopped being fun.
Really?
They started making it so that it was a system for power gamers.
Ooh.
Like, people that don't want to actually... Because,
Think.
I'll admit, I like playing a game, and I like role-playing a character.
Right. Yeah.
Because you immerse, and, especially if, you have an active imagination, which I think is very important to get through life.
Definitely, especially when playing D&D.
Yeah, and, well, it's like, God, I actually had a friend who was I'm trying to remember what the hell they did, but they were basically a, cancer researcher.
Oh yeah.
And they said that, one of the things that their boss actually sat down and asked anyone before they hired them was, what would you do in blah situations, and present to them absolutely ridiculous situations, like fantasy-related ones.
Oh my god.
And he would see who could answer, like, the quickest or who would answer at all. Because a lot of people just go, well, what does that have to do with anything? It's like, because
Yeah.
you've got to be able to come up with new ideas on the fly.
Right.
Or
That's
you've got to
a
be...
good way to test people. I've never really... Huh.
Well, yeah.
That's interesting.
But yeah, you got to be able to come up with new ideas on the fly. You've got to be able to come up with things that, no one else has thought of. That way you can try it.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that, that's why one of the reasons I like D&D, it requires me to think.
Yeah,
And,
it's definitely a thinking game.
Yeah, but yeah, like actual Dungeons and Dragons, it's not fun anymore. It's just created so...
There's a random line of water in the desert. Like, it's not leading any. It's just a line.
It's just there because,
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 10 blocks long, and it's just a line of water. Single line.
It's just being a jerk.
I don't know what it's doing, man. It's probably a mirage. I'm probably tripping.
Yeah.
I should get out.
Apparently you found some mushrooms in the nether and ate them. Never eat nether mushrooms.
It's like Far Cry 3 when you step on the mushrooms and it like throws those spores in your face and you start tripping everywhere.
See, I've never run into any of those mushrooms.
I don't think you'd want to.
No.
That actually reminds me, speaking of D&D, I saw this funny thing online. It's like some guy was playing and the dungeon master allowed him to play as like a bear.
Uh-huh.
And
it was,
I'm not sure if you heard
Sir
this.
Barrington, was it?
I don't know.
Or was
like
that
the guy? What?
Oh, go on.
But the guy was like a bear. He had like his disguise level up all the way, so nobody could tell he was a bear.
Yeah,
and like his like his like disguise and all that jazz was like, ooh, I'm getting frame rate problems.
Yeah.
And
but, yeah.
So like nobody like found out he was a bear the entire time until like one guy with like his perception levels like really high.
It was like, that's a bear.
It's like, wait a second, that's a bear. And
everyone's like, you're crazy.
I was like, what are you
yeah,
that's Mr. Barrington.
Yeah, I've heard the Sir Barrington story before. That's
I love it.
A good example of the wacky fun that you can end up having.
Yeah.
There's as I've gotten older, I've traveled through the people who take their characters way too seriously.
Right.
Because even if you're playing, a serious game, you're still playing a game with magic and wizards and dragons. Stop it.
And with
dwarves with ridiculous
battle axes and airships and
gigantic beards and it's a game. Stop taking it seriously. You don't need all the grimdark.
Grimdark.
Yeah, that's a Warhammer reference. Good. Actually, the Warhammer 40k game for like PC and PS3 and stuff was really good.
But for PS3.
Yeah, it actually. Yeah, it's like Warhammer 40k Space Marines, I think it is.
I don't know.
If I could see the shelf above me, I would be able to tell you, but I can't.
No relation to Colonial Marines, by the way.
No.
Thank God. I see snow. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Bad sign is that I don't see my torches, and it's nighttime.
Oof. But the joke there is every single supplement for that, because it's a futuristic, cyber universe where everything is, sad and, the universe has gone to shit.
Yeah.
Every single one of the books for it always starts with, in the grim darkness of blah. So, that's become like a synonymous term.
Darkness of Minecraftia.
Yeah.
2 friends die instantly, and then repeatedly for the next 30 minutes.
Exactly.
So residing in a cliff over yonder. I am getting some frame rate issues for some reason. Goddamn fraps.
Unfortunately, frap that
when I turn off fraps, it's fine. Then when I turn it back on, it's like, what the hell? I'm
my
scared for my life.
My computer also randomly likes generating lag spikes for anyone connected to to it. I have no idea why.
Because when I was recording scary Gmod maps with my friends, sometimes I just get a random lag spike, turn off fraps, it works fine, start recording again, it goes down.
What system are you playing on anyway? Or what, are your specs?
I'm playing on an Alienware laptop. I wanted to build my own PC, but I needed a laptop for college. So
yeah.
I thought might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's a good call. I mean, right. I ended up building this specifically for a gaming PC, so I've got...
That's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't really bring a desktop to school.
Yeah, that's the problem. And I also got a 32-inch television for my...
Oh shit, my fuck. There was a creeper and it's chasing my face.
But mine is doubly not mobile because I've got like a 32-inch monitor for my screen, or a 32-inch TV for my screen. So,
God.
if anything, and I put a lot of